Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to wait just a few minutes. It's just now 12:30, so I'm going to wait just a minute or two to allow other folks to dial in. Be patient with this. We'll get started as soon as possible. Well, we really appreciate those of you that have joined us today. We're going to go ahead and kick off the Power of Autodesk Solutions webinar. We again want to extend our welcome to you and thank you for joining us today. We do appreciate your time. We've got a lot of material to be quick, or material to cover, so we're going to be quick about it. And we'll do our best to be to the point and cover everything from an overview. If you do have questions after the webinar, please contact your account advisor. I'm sure you're going to have questions and you'll want to see more, so please contact your respective account advisor for more information. And the purpose of today's webinar is to create awareness of the power to which you now own or have access to. We will preview only a few of the many Autodesk workflow solutions, followed by how we at Applied Software could support you and our business partner and our future business partners. You'll see a snapshot of the integrated solutions of digital prototyping for manufacturing, tools that work together, tools that can help you win more business. These tools help you win more business by delivering the most innovative products to market faster. So, we as far as Applied Software, who we are and what we do, we exist for your success. We have for over 30 years, and we've been recognized by Autodesk as a top partner due to our level of customer service, our technical expertise, and our advisor approach. And as you'll see on this next slide, there's quite a few webinars that are upcoming. You may want to add these to your calendar. If you aren't receiving the emails for the notification of the webinars, please contact your account advisor so we can add you to that list to be notified. I want to point out at the very bottom of the slide, January 26th, if you're not aware of it, it is the deadline for any Autodesk asset that is expiring that is eligible for an upgrade. So please, again, contact your respective account advisor for more information on that. So as today's world, things are changing. It doesn't matter whether you're in manufacturing metal products, conveyors, process equipment, even consumer products. The challenges that manufacturing companies face in bringing your products to market have a lot more similarities than they do differences. Some of the common challenges that we've heard from our customers include meeting customer expectations for product complexity, warranty and reliability, global competition, regulatory compliance, things like that. So there's increasing competition in today's global marketplace as well. So in a recent study by TechClarity, focused on top performing companies and what they are doing to achieve superior financial performance. In such case, the top performers were defined as companies that were growing their revenues and profits 2 to 2.5 times faster than the average companies in the study. One common characteristic that stood out clearly is in the product development process. These companies that have achieved the superior financial performance have adopted digital prototyping extensively, not just in engineering, but through test and validation and through manufacturing and ultimately in sales and manufacturing. Furthermore, these companies leverage a comprehensive data management approach, and we're going to focus on that again today. That allows multiple people and departments to collaborate on a single digital model while maintaining the appropriate level of control and change management. Autodesk digital prototyping is an innovative way for you to explore your ideas before they're built. It's a way for your team members to collaborate across the disciplines. So many of you are familiar with AutoCAD. AutoCAD is the most widely known and used CAD design tool. Autodesk also moved to the suite model several years ago, which is the suites offer the right tools at the right time in one package for less. These solutions are the foundation of a successful digital prototyping workflow. But are you aware of the additional and new tools that Autodesk is adding to the portfolio? These tools can further and streamline your workflow. The first solution that we're going to look at today is simulation. Simulation is a very critical part or element of any digital prototyping solution. You know, you can ask yourself digitally, will my part or assembly fail? Is it strong enough? Or what happens when the temperature changes?
The Autodesk analysis and simulation software will help you deliver better designs quickly and make better products. A part of the Autodesk solution for digital prototyping that enables you to better predict product behavior, test concepts, and optimize designs early in the design process, even before you have a physical model. Validate products to better understand the implications of your design choices well before the manufacturing process. There's different types of simulation. Of course, CFD will give you airflow simulations, not only just in individual parts, but you could even check the airflow within a room, making sure that the air flows in a way that will keep equipment clean and keep equipment cool, as well as fluid flow to make sure that your materials will flow through your parts. There's mold flow simulations to make sure that your mold material will flow into the appropriate cavities, and then you can check those plastic parts or molded parts after developed or after being made to make sure that they're going to hold up to the stresses. Also is the Nastran engine for heat transfer to make sure that, for instance, in various areas that the parts are going to hold up to the heat as well as stresses. And then once those parts have been checked out, you can also check the parts within an assembly with the event analyzer that looks at the motion as well as predicting stresses. Notice here too you can do structural assemblies as well as on a small scale, but as well on a larger scale with buildings themselves.
Thanks, Dennis. Now we'll move on to product data management. Vault Pro is our premier product data management tool. Vault Basic is built into the suites, but the Vault Pro product solution is the add-on that gives you a wide variety of capabilities, which Dennis is going to review some of those now. And Vault is the foundation of a data management solution, and it is your single source of truth.
The PDM can help you create a better design, build a more efficient development cycle. It has features for tracking design, release management processes, and Vault will even help engineering work groups make better use of their design data by keeping approved models easy to access. Various features, of course, is checking in and checking out that any users would be able to do from their native applications. But also Vault can be used to generate BOMs as well as do revision control and control the status of parts, and then even also coordinate the change order process to make sure that all the steps are covered. Additional capabilities that are available for the non-CAD, non-engineer user would be able to include shop floor specifications, calculations to be able to access Excel sheets, Word documents, to be able to bridge the gap between CAD design as well as ERP management tools. Also, Autodesk has worked very much with Microsoft SharePoint to have a collaborated integration between Vault PDM and the SharePoint software.
Thanks, Dennis. And then as a, you know, again, as I mentioned, Vault Pro is the foundation for the data management. And then Autodesk also offers product lifecycle management, or what we refer to as PLM 360. Right, Dennis?
That's right. Now the PLM software is affordable, it's customizable, it's easy to deploy, and it's very, very easy to use. It has an intuitive interface. And a few of the many things that it will work with as far as helping you out is supplier collaboration to stay connected around the clock to your global supply, quality management to connect you to the critical processes from return merchandise to corrective and preventative actions, cost management for tracking cost and revenue related data. Again, contact your account advisor to schedule an in-depth discovery of how the PLM 360 offering can help you.
Yeah, because it is so customizable, right? And,
that's right.
There's so many applications that are offered through the PLM 360. So it's better if we do conduct a discovery prior to looking at PLM 360. And then next up, one of the newest additions to the Autodesk portfolio is the integrated high-speed machining, computer-aided manufacturing.
That's right, Kim. The HSM family is built on a platform architecture unlike any other CAM out there at this time. Even though it's considered new, the core software was developed by a company that made CAM for other companies, including the high-speed performance pack for Mastercam, and for 11 years was writing for HSM Works to tie in with SolidWorks. So the developers are some of the most experienced in the CAM industry out there at this time. It is easy to use training. While it is normal to expect our training is a short course, mostly for designers, programmers, and machinists typically find it just makes sense, so we offer some post-processing setup for them as is needed. It is efficient because it is newer code, so it runs very fast. It has improvements such as adaptive roughing and cleaning, which will cut down on tool wear. And best of all, the 2D CAM, for those 2D axis tables, the CAM is free, so it's fully integrated, and you won't have to pay for 2D anymore. The various products that they are interfacing with is the Inventor HSM, ties directly into Inventor. There's the HSM Works that works with SolidWorks, and then finally they have the CAM for the Fusion 360 interface as well.
So there's a tool for everybody.
There's a tool for any interface you want to use to, as far as working with your design models.
Yeah, that's really good. And next up is Autodesk Recap, which is reality capture. It's the Recap Basic is included in the suites, which some of you may be familiar with, but there is also a paid product which has quite a few added capabilities called Recap Pro. Dennis is going to go through a little bit about Recap in just a few minutes. But what Recap is used for is for working with scans of as-built facilities or parts and equipment for any re-engineering that you might need. So you can scan that part, scan that building, bring it in through Recap, those point clouds through the Recap tool, and it works really, really nicely into the digital prototyping solution. So.
Yeah, the Recap product primarily is designed to work with point clouds, where you might go in and scan an existing facility for remodeling, or as you can see up on the screen, scan the Golden Gate Bridge if you needed to, so that you can have an accurate model of the distance and measurements. And it is a 3D point cloud, so that you can actually use it as a modeling template for your in conjunction with your different CAD packages. But the Recap will give you the capability of editing, stitching together point clouds, so that you can have a fully developed a point cloud model so that when you come into your CAD package, such as AutoCAD or Inventor, or even Revit for that matter, you will have a accurate 3D model that you can use then as a tracing tool.
Wow. I think that's the coolest.
Yep.
Yeah, and when you scan these products too, output to a 3D printer.
Yep, those models can go out to a 3D printer as well.
Yeah. So maybe right now you're watching this webinar and you're saying to yourself, okay, so how can these tools help my company, or how can they help me? And these are, again, just an overview of a few of the tools that are now available. Autodesk is constantly increasing their portfolio offerings, and the goal is to help our companies, our customers, make better products, be more innovative, win over your competitor. So where do you go from here? One of the services that we offer, applied software account advisors and application specialists, we're always ready to help. And it's really important that we understand your business, and how we do that is through our business process assessment. So every company, as we said earlier, every company is different, but there's some common challenges, business challenges that we identify, but then we really need to sit down with you guys and your teams and assess your needs. What direction are you going? How fast do you want to get there? We usually spend about a half a day. Sometimes it's an hour or two. We can spend up even to a full day at your facility and bring in several folks, depending on the complexity and how, what your direction. And do you want to grow by leaps and bounds in just a short period of time? We can help you get there. And the primary goal is really to help you succeed. So again, feel free to reach out to your respective account advisors to discuss the best next step for your company. And we also wanted to remind everyone that we offer an accredited instruction. We are an Autodesk certified instruction facility, or certified reseller for instruction, Autodesk instruction. We offer standard or customized training classes. Most of our standard offerings are listed on Live Lab Learning, which is www.livelablearning.com. It is an online live delivery method. It's very cost effective. We also offer the traditional instructor training, whether it's at your facility or here at our facility. There's full day classes available. We like to do half-day classes online because we found that the retention has gone up, but we do go to our customers' facilities or have instruction here for the full day classes. We also offer very flexible support and training agreements. They're called block time agreements. You can use that time as you wish, either for training or to call in and speak with one of our application specialists. You basically get a bank of time, and those begin at 50 hours and up. And then Autodesk is actually changing or moving toward a different licensing model, or an additional licensing model, I should say. Currently, the perpetual license model with subscription, with the maintenance subscriptions, is usually, excuse me, what most people are familiar with. Hang on just a second, I need to grab some water. So, the new subscription model that's now being offered is either monthly, quarterly, or annual desktop rentals. So the perpetual license is still available with the maintenance subscription, but as I mentioned earlier in the the webinar, as of February 1st, the perpetual licenses that you now own will be the equity will be expiring. So you want to get with your account advisor to learn more about this. But the flexibility of the desktop subscription, we found is going to be a real benefit to a lot of our customers. So I think we've covered most everything today. Dennis, do you have anything you want to add?
No, it's just if y'all have any questions now at this point, feel free to type them in. We'll try to address any of the questions that you might have right now. If you're like me, always think of questions after it's all over with. So feel free to contact your account representative or call directly here or email directly here to Applied Software. We'll definitely make sure your email and your call gets routed to the correct person, and we'll be looking forward to hearing from you.
And everybody that's joined us today, we thank you again for your time. Keep in touch with us at www.asti.com. We wish you a wonderful holiday, and this webinar will be available to view as a recording on the address listed below at the bottom of the slide, or you contact your account advisor and we can send you that link as well. Again, thanks so much and have a great holiday.